You can't see me? Okay, now, can you see me? Okay, got it. Yay, got it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Is my video on?
What is going on here? It's 1904.
Mrs. Miller, it's 2020, and you might want to sit down to hear this. I don't think any of us who are alive today have ever been through anything like this before. I mean, it has destroyed large parts of the economy, left people unemployed. It's hurt a lot of nonprofits, performing arts organizations, as well as museums.
In the early days of the pandemic, it became very clear that we would be forced to close. And as the closure went on, we did furlough some staff. We lost about $1 million in revenue. And empty museums are somber spaces, and we missed our visitors. The work of the museum goes on, even without the visitors. We're caring for the collections, the art, the artifacts, all of that is critical. And in addition, we need to be documenting and collecting objects that capture this historic moment that we're living through. And of course, the wildlife at the museum need care every day.
During the closure, we acquired a new non-releasable gray fox here at the museum, and we've been working with her, in addition to all the other animal care, working with a new animal throughout the closure to get her ready to go on exhibit.
Reopening comes with risk and uncertainty. We have reduced revenues, but an increased need in staffing, and that creates a really tricky business model. It's been a challenging year for all of us, but we're optimistic about the future, and we're feeling like we have our momentum back. We're committed to being here for our community, whatever the next phase may bring.
I care about this place because it's the largest cultural institution in Oregon east of the Cascades. It provides a huge outlet for art, culture, and lots of things to not only the citizens of Central Oregon, but also to the tourists that come.
I maintain that you can learn anything you need to know from the high desert. And the easiest access for learning and learning excellence is the High Desert Museum. Whether you're coming to learn about cultural history or natural history, flora, fauna, meet the latest addition to the wildlife that are living at the High Desert Museum, but also about imagination and grounding and community and connection and dialogue.
When I first came here as a kid, it was a magical place, and I forgot where I was when I walked through the doors, and then I forgot where I was again when I walked through one of the exhibits, and then I forgot where I was again when I was beneath water level looking at the otters, and that sort of forgetting of who I was because I was so enthralled by what I was seeing. There's some magic. And so I don't care if that sounds cheesy. There's a magic here.
We need places like the High Desert Museum now more than ever. Places that connect us to our shared humanity, that remind us that we are more alike than different, and where we can have conversations that enhance human connection.
The question of, why should we have the arts is a good one to ask when we're wondering about, like, how are we going to keep the lights on? Are we going to have enough clean water? Am I going to be alive tomorrow? These kind of things. The arts chronicle our existence in a way that oftentimes goes past the ideologies, past the community, past the languages, past the beliefs that we have, and speak in a voice that transcends even the canvas that it's on.
What is ahead, what is in the future for this museum is critically important. And right now, this year especially, lays the foundation for that future. And it's a future that is critical to the education of those coming through. It's critical to those who are represented, exhibited, whose histories are told. It's critical to the research that's involved, the curation that's involved. It is so important that though we aren't able to embrace this idea in person, we must embrace it in concept tonight and be as generous as we possibly can. It is critically important this year to build the future for this high desert museum that we all know it is yearning for.